So this is the first class. First we will discuss what is current. Okay, then after we will discuss concept of current flow. So if you will see the definition of current, it is the flow of electrons in a conductor. What is the definition? Flow of electrons in a conductor. The definition of current is flow of electrons in a conductor. Then current unit is ampere. Ampere is its unit. Very, very important. Current unit is ampere. Then its symbol is I. Symbol is I. Current symbol is I. Unit is ampere. We measure current through ammeter. We measure current. We measure current through ammeter. So three important questions. First of all, definition of current, flow of electrons in a conductor. Then its unit is ampere. Its symbol is I. Okay. Then we measure the current through ammeter. Clear? Then we will discuss the definition, because concept of current flow. Current is flow of electrons in a conductor. So I will show you the conductor. You can see the wire. Okay. So current can flow through this conductor. This is the conductor. Okay. Conductor means current can easily flow through this. Okay, this is the aluminum. Okay, so current can easily flow through this. You can also use copper. Okay, current can easily flow through this. So definition of conductor is current can easily flow through this. Then insulator. Insulator is current cannot flow through this. So this part, this yellow part is your insulator. Clear? This yellow part is your insulator, and this part is your conductor. Clear? So we know the concept of current flow is flow of electrons in a conductor, and this is the conductor and this is the insulator. Clear, students? Then we will discuss concept of source and load. Then we will discuss concept of source and load. We will discuss concept of source and load. Source and load. In electrical engineering, source plays an important role and also load plays an important role. Okay, I am giving an example, then after I will discuss. Suppose I am using a 10 volt, this is DC source, and this is your resistive load. This is called as load. Okay, so this is your source and this is your load. So what do you mean by source? I am giving an example. Suppose I am taking example of you. So your father is your source and you are the load, because whatever the requirement of me, that is fulfilled by my father. So father is the source and myself or you are the load. Okay, so in day to day life we are using fans, we are using lights, we are using motor pumps. These are called as loads. Clear? These are called as loads. Then source is from where we are getting the source, from where we are getting the electricity for generating or for using these loads, fans, lights. Okay, so this is the source. Source may be DC source, source may be AC source, and load may be resistive, inductive, capacitive. We will discuss all about this, but for the DC source we are using resistive load and source is DC. So it can be AC also. Okay, so this is the basic concept of source and load. This is the basic concept of source and load. This is the source and this is the load. Clear? DC voltage source. So this is the symbol of DC, and if you take AC, this is the symbol of AC. So voltage source, that may be DC voltage source, that may be AC voltage source. Okay, load may be resistive, inductive, capacitive. So when we are using DC, we will use load resistive, but when we will use AC supply, we can use resistive, inductive and capacitive. In our home appliance, whatever we are using, fan, light, whatever, that is your inductive load. Always remember, in our home appliance we are using fan, light, that is called your inductive load. Okay, so this is the source. Source may be current source or voltage source. Remember, very important point, source may be current source or voltage source, load may be resistive, inductive, capacitive. So when we are using resistive load, source will be DC supply, and when we are using AC supply, so we can use resistive, inductive, capacitive. Clear?